Anyway, let's get going. I can waffle on about it there. 3, 2, 1, go. This is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be. I'm probably gonna lose some time. To begin with, Akiyama doesn't have that much baseball bat stuff. To be brutally honest, Akiyama's baseball bat stuff. It's pretty much just one set piece in the rooftop fight. Saejima doesn't get the baseball bat stuff until chapter 3, so you still have to play good on Saejima for the first 2 chapters, which includes the fucking Kiryu fight. Tanemura gets baseball bats at the very, very, very beginning. Ish. Actually, go get it. Yeah, I think we can get... I think the plan that I'm doing for Tanemura is do the fight outside the club, then go get the baseball bats, then do the chapter 1 set piece. And then obviously everything is baseball bats. Saejima, as we said, is just chapter 3 and 4 that's different. Kiryu, obviously, chapter 1 is still the same. You still get Lovely Infinite Shido. Shido? His name's not even fucking Shido. Fuck that guy. You still get infinite... You still get infinite bloody Saito spinning on the stairs. That's still there. Weirdly enough, I don't think we've got, like, an actual route for the Taraners down. I'm only going to buy 8 of them. And the other thing is, I don't know what we're doing sake-wise, so I'm going to buy 4 still. It's quite a lot of money, and a lot of inventory space. But I'm going to be using one of those sake in this chapter now. We're going to be getting Boozer's Law and Essence of Finishing in this chapter, which I don't know if that's going to help with What's-His-Face or not. I'm hoping it will do. So, we can't get the Coin Locker key yet. It's blocked off there. So I'm probably going to get the Coin Locker key radar in chapter 2. There's a locker key up there to the top right. That we're going to get on Kiryu. For Tanemura, we're finally going back in the Popo, but not to buy items. Instead, to get the locker key that's on the ground. And for Saejima, and I'm kind of surprised we never took this in the first place, there's an exceptionally easy to access gold plate right in one of Saejima's parts. And I'm actually stunned we've never gotten it in previous runs in the past. Like, I am telling you that in every single Yakuza 4 run, we've walked over it. So, I just have to figure out when is a good time to pick up the gold plate. I wish I had fucking baseball bats for you, you ass. Sucks. Sign of 5, no, but I went past it in my dashboard. But yeah, so a lot of what's going to happen at the start here is going to look somewhat familiar. I can now get Boozer's Law for extra damage while drunk, and I can also get S's Finishing, which is something that we're just going to be using a lot. So S's Finishing, I can't see Boozer's Law. It's down here. So. I think that not... Again, the route may change up a little bit. I think that not getting... I don't have to speak to this guy. Actually, I might do for the EXP, just in case. I don't think I need to. But I'm not going to mess that up just in case. Can't remember what I was going to say. The route may change up. I don't think it's worth getting the bats in Chapter 2. Because Chapter 2 only has the rooftop fight. So, I think the time lost to going and getting bats there, compared to doing the fight, is probably too great. Considering in Chapter 3, we go to La Marche, so we start next to the place where we can buy the baseball bats. Because we buy the baseball bats in Ebisu. Not Kamiyama, Ebisu. They are cheap. They're 5,600 per baseball bat. I have one Taran spare for shenanigans coming up. I'm probably going to mess up And I'm waiting on the... You might be wondering why I'm not saking here. Everyone goes down in one combo anyway, so... I'm waiting so that I can hopefully have the sake last until the rooftop fight in the next chapter. Which is where we used to use it before. I still don't know if dying for sake is going to be worthwhile or not. It's a weird one. We still need to do a little bit more testing in regards to, like, the route and where it goes, but it's been a long time since I've actually, like, stuck my face in it and gone, hey, yeah, I'm here to actually help route stuff. I have ideas. I have ideas. So for Ihara, I'm now going to get drunk. I probably should have done it before I walked in here, so I don't have to pause in the middle of a fight. Because now he might guard against my combo. That's a bad idea of mine. I'm having a bad Ihara. Come here, buddy. That's way early, by the way. That's bad, yeah. Yeah, I know I was gonna fuck up. It's fine. If I do this, we don't do the field of heat. Not ideal, obviously. So you still have to do Ihara, like, well. Which I'm not. Which I'm definitely not. So let's get our time loss at the start out of the way. Definitely not good. But we'll see. That was a bad start. It's fine. Who talks to NPCs for XP be the same? Nope. Nope. We do not give a fuck about EXP on anyone. I might speak to Tanamura's just to get early essence of finishing. But that's it. For Akiyama, I've done it just in case, but I don't think we even need to speak to anybody at this point. Just remember to speak to the weapon van, for fuck's sake. Actually, could we get the locker key radar in this chapter? Yeah, we could. Okay. Okay. Sure. So I'm gonna lose some time in this chapter. It's fine again. We'll be saving time later on, hopefully. Speak to the weapon van, man. Get that weapon van on the roof. Actually, wait, no, we don't need to. We don't visit it anymore. Yeah, we don't visit it anymore. Huh. Oh, my dude isn't here because they haven't spawned yet. Wow. Alright. Chapter 2 it is. This, I think they should be available, Chapter 2. But yeah, we don't need to speak to the weapon van anymore. Damn. I'm still wondering about maybe 1 or 2 sledgehammers on Saejima. So yeah, a little bit of this time loss can be gotten rid of. A lot of it can be. Actually, that's the wrong keyboard. Yeah, let's maybe skip split key that one. Okay. Ugh. we should be good. Should be good. Thanks again, break for finals in coming weeks. Good luck with finals. Good luck to anybody who has finals. Ugh. God, I'm not in fucking school anymore, Jesus Christ. But yeah, in this chapter I will be probably still getting double and triple finisher, because I think... I really don't think going for the baseball bats in this chapter is fast. I think it's going to be wait till next chapter. But in this chapter, to mix things up a little bit, I will be going after the locker key radar. I hope that I can get it in this chapter. I really do. If I can, then that will be good, because, as I said, we get put outside of La Marche in the next chapter, and that's when we'll go to Ebisu, sell the locker key radar, probably sell my Lost Towner if I still have it clogging up my inventory, and it's paid for bad time. As I said, Akiyama's probably the least practiced I'm with in terms of this new route, which is weird if you consider he's the first character. I brought over one of my saves from the PS4 to the PS5, and ironically enough, it was actually, of all things, the bloody save where I am with Saejima, and I walk past the story trigger in his chapter 4. So, not actually useful. Not useful in the slightest. And I did have a bit more of a practice with that, but I couldn't find anything for that, unfortunately. So I should. I'm hoping the locker keys are here. If they are, I should be able to just go straight and find the locker key guy. I'm going to go this way in case he's not here, so I can make a quick turnaround and go to where I need to go. Considering sub-stories are here, I'm fairly certain locker keys are now here as well. I'm trying to look out for ones that I know are around, but there's none here. There he is. There he is. There he is. Excuse you. So a little bit of a quick detour. Obviously, as you know, we can sell the locker key radar there for some money, which we are going to do. In Theatre Square here are actually locker keys that give you 2 different items, both of which sell for 100k. Is there actually 2 here? No, there's only 1 here, sorry. I lied. There's only 1 here. There is a silver plate over on the tower movie burger thingy sign, but no. No. Perplexed by the graphical difference, it's a PS3 game. You've just gone from a current gen game to a PS3 game. What's there to be perplexed about? Literally, it's a straight up HD remaster. It's literally a PS3 game. Unless you're playing the PC version, which for some reason has higher quality models than even the models in LAD, and I don't quite understand how that works, but that's how it works. I'm not drunk anymore. Okay, where's my double punching kick? This might be a mistake. We'll see. Fucker. I had a good line up there as well. You're the one that needs to go off the roof, sunshine. How the fuck did that miss? This fight is causing me pain lately. I was hoping Akiyama would turn to this guy, but he didn't. Boy, this is terrible as well. Ugh. So we're going to lose some time in this chapter due to going obviously a different direction to get the locker key radar. Ugh. There's also a bad rooftop fight anyway. I think I'm going to have to get rid of my golds for these splits, because I think they're going to be unobtainable now. Due to the fact that, you know, we do different things. So I'm already a minute behind. That's a good start. It's a very good start. I guarantee you we'll get this time back. Maybe not in Akiyama's part, but later on. I promise. I had really bad fights in those 2 chapters, though. By the way, like, that's definitely really bad on my part. I just played like shit. Just played massively like shit. Did you play baseball? Yup. Just you wait. Begin playing baseball in this chapter. Lamarche. Yeah, after Lamarche. I still don't know how to do this fight properly. You missed the explanation? I mean, don't worry, I'll be explaining it when we get there. There's not much to explain. You hit people with a baseball bat. That's literally fucking the strat. You'll see. These hits, that's terrible. I shouldn't do this, it's gonna fear the other guy, he's gonna go on the ground. Which means I can't hit him. No better than this. I'm playing like shit. Even with new strats causing me to lose a bit of time, I'm still playing like shit. No excusing that. Baby. It's the only good thing about 5's extra fucking fight spawns is being able to attack enemies on the ground and feared. 5 did really good with that. Fuck it. Please? Video game? Good luck. I hope that the well, I hope the teaching gets better within the time where you start teaching, because yeah. Teaching in the UK is fucking terrible. You get paid bloody nothing to just get insulted by kids all day, and then get insulted by your own school board. It's great. During digitalization, though, you might have a chance. You're not the UK. I say that with the most of respect. You're not the UK. Congratulations. That's what you have going for you. You're not the UK. Teachers do a wonderful job, but they don't get paid enough. They really don't. Hello, large lad. You're not even a large lad. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, fight spawn, lad. Yeah, teachers over here don't get paid anywhere near enough. It sucks. Same with our health service. Like, public servants in the UK just don't get paid shit. Like, they really don't get paid like their actual worth. It really, really sucks. Like. But it's okay, because we clapped for all the public servants at 8 PM every single night for COVID. We paid them back in kindness. I have strong feelings that people should be getting paid for what they're worth. And teachers and healthcare workers are not getting paid for what they're worth. Oh, sorry, I had to stop working for you due to private reasons. Ah, somebody that's had a fucked up body for the last few years. No, I get that. It has been... Fuck me, how many years has it been since I've left university? It's been 6 years since I left university. I still don't have a proper job. I say a proper job. This is my job. Hi, this is my job. Please pay me money. It puts food on my table. I'm genuinely serious about that. It enables me to buy more baseball bats for Akiyama. I need more baseball bats for Akiyama. Please help. We're going to make the changes to the route in a second, by the way. But now, this is actually my job. I had... In a space of 2 years... Hello, first one. In a space of 2 years, I had over 300 rejections from going in for job interviews, and I only got interviewed 3 times. So yeah, that was fun. 1 sub actually is almost equivalent to 1 baseball bat. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Don't get me started on thinking that Twitch should be paying 70-30 to their creators in the first place, by the way. Right. This is where we change things up. This is where the degeneration of Yakuza 4 begins. So, instead of going straight to the club, we're making a short little detour. We're heading down the alleyway here. I'm just gonna say, hopefully no fight spawns. I got scared by those 2 standing there. I don't actually think you can get a fight spawn down this road. I might be wrong. Actually, no, you can. You can. I've seen it. We're gonna speak to the man again. And we are, of course, going to buy. Wait for it. Wait. I'm done with that. What the fuck did I just buy? The hell's going on with my controller? Thank you. 18 baseball bats. Don't know what the fuck just happened to my menu there. That was terrible. Fucking menu delay in Yakuza 4. I'm on about it every run. Hate it. I hate its guts. Now we just have to hope for no fight spawns, because this is a really nasty way to run back to the club, honestly. But we're looking okay. Yeah, looking good. Hell yeah. Now we're ready for this run to get real fucking degen. Hell yeah. You could job market but yeah, it is. I mean, I've had the other problem in that my physical health has been fucking terrible over the last couple of years. But again, I still feel that the essential workers should be getting paid what they actually deserve, and they are not. That's my actual thoughts on it. So. Will degen 00? Yes. Many more. Many more. Isn't there only like 1 fight in this chapter? Yeah. So we don't need the sake for the fights in this chapter, by the way. No. It's all baseball bats from here. The 2 remaining sake are for Minami and Arai later on. Because Booza's Law apparently does affect weapons as well, as we found out a long time ago. So, yeah. You'll see the degeneration of this run in about 3 minutes' time. Not even that much, I don't think. I still think I lose a little bit of time again because of having to go to Ebisu for baseball bats. I also think I might have too many baseball bats than I need, but nah, it looks to the finale. There's a rich bastard over there. Holy shit. I see him. How rare. And from every account firm you applied to. Fucking same. Should manage to land a job in the field to begin with. Yeah, my problem is... It's a big problem. All of my university work, and I've got the proof of it because I actually have my academic transcript. All of my coursework was either merit or distinction for university. But, and you've probably heard me say this story a couple of times, the exams were weighted 70-30 in that the final exams in 3rd year were pretty much 70% of your entire pass rate. Now, you probably remembered me saying this story many times. I won't say it, like, in too much detail, because it makes me very fucking mad every time I recall the story, and I'm already in a sour mood. But the final week of my exams, where you literally have all your exams on the exact same week together, I had fucking pneumonia. And I was still forced to sit those exams, and not only that, I was not allowed to retake the exams. Nope. I was not allowed to retake the exams. I was given the grade that I was given, which I must point out, one of my grades was only 31%, which is 9% below the pass mark, in the UK, and I was told that they did that because they were, quotation marks, doing me a favor. Ah yes, doing me a favor when I am physically unwell and can't fucking do the work. This round's fucking stupid. This one's fucking stupid. This is the speed run. Again, I'm losing time because of detours and stuff like that. We should be going much faster in this chapter. This is the new route. It's dumb. It's very fucking dumb. As I said, I might lose time in Akiyamas because my first 2 chapters were still pretty bad. Those are the ones that haven't changed. So yeah. But yeah, that's why. So basically, with university, I was projected to leave with a 2-1, and I left with a 3rd. Which, if you don't know the UK marking system of university, a 3rd is the lowest kind of passing grade that you can get. It's like a 3rd degree with honors. It basically means, hey, you were between like, I think it's like 40 to 60%. Basically, you know, you turned up. Good job. You didn't fail, but you turned up. And this was from going from, like, again, like, this is again going from a predicted 2-1 to a final week of pneumonia where they just passed me because I could get into many fucking stories about that university. Do not go to the University of Kent Medway specifically. If you do, they're a bunch of fucking crooks and liars. Fuck them all. If you're going to the University of Kent proper Canterbury, that's better. But do not go to the University of Kent Medway. They are a fucking pile of crooks. I have very complicated feelings about my old university. I actually got asked for comment by them at one point about how my experiences were at that university. I can't repeat what I said over the phone. I would get banned off Twitch. Just say it was less than favorable reviews. 1-star Yelp rating. There's also the start of the first few years where our tuition fee in the UK went up to 9 grand. So, you know, I'm in literally 50k worth of debt that I'm never gonna be able to pay off. Oh, fucking. I got a nice actual letter from, this is a weird one. I got a letter from student loans today saying, hey, we've been notified that you're employed now. Yeah, I told you this 3 years ago. The fuck? Hello? I'm not properly employed, but I consider Twitch my job. I literally told you 3 years ago. Why are you sending me a letter now saying, hey, we noticed you're employed? Yeah, no shit. I fucking told you so. Hello? Hello? So stupid. So fucking stupid. Well, I got that letter today and I was like, I know the return address for this. This is fucking student loans. Like, every year they're always like, oh, hey, we're checking up to see how much income you earn to see if we can tax you. Because you only get taxed on your student loan for, I think it's still below 20k earned. You don't get taxed on it if you're below 20k earned still. I don't earn 20k in a year from Twitch at the minute. I might do next year, ironically enough. If my growth keeps going the way that it is, I will. So, next year they get to tax me. But as of right now, they still don't tax me. 25k now? Ooh. They're not gonna get to tax me next year either. And every year they're just like, hey, are you earning enough money for us to take some from you? No, not yet. Piss off. See, this is how far, like, the last time I really properly looked at accounting was probably like 3 years ago at this point, I think. I haven't been job hunting. I haven't been job hunting for 3 years, and the reason why, I've said it a couple of times, I'll say it again, made me quite depressed in that I got turned down by fucking McDonald's. And I'm not talking McDonald's for a manager position or an office position. I got turned down for McDonald's for flipping fucking burgers. I was that desperate for a job at the time, and I got turned down to flip burgers at McDonald's. Try imagining how bad you feel mentally after being told you're not fit or workable enough to flip fucking burgers at McDonald's. Jesus Christ. Real low point of my life, not gonna lie. That's turning down just stacking shelves. I don't get it. I don't get it. And this was during a time where they were desperate for workers as well. Like, now you couldn't pay me to do McDonald's work, and you shouldn't be doing McDonald's work either if they're still paying the same rates that they are. Because again, they don't pay their employees enough. And they really don't. It's the same with the UK not paying, again, their like public servants enough. They just don't get paid enough. It's good for... It's not a good job, but it's a good entry-level job for, you know, if you're just coming out or if you're in, like, university or something. You need money. Because, obviously, everybody needs money, and if you need that job to get some quick money in, yeah, if it's your option, go for it. But it's literally better to wait just an extra, like, couple of weeks or months if you're safe and secure, and just go for something that isn't fucking McDonald's. But some people don't have that luxury, and I do appreciate that. I also appreciate that I've forgotten where the fuck I'm going. Well, I've got baseball bats, so I don't care. I wouldn't be able to get a shelf stacking job at the moment anyway. My health going downhill and my legs going crazy again. Like, yeah, the 50-50's gone. That doesn't necessarily mean gambling's gone for good. I still feel at some point we're going to want one or two guns with Kiryu. You'll see when we hit Kiryu's Kamurocho Hill set piece. It's a little finicky with just bats. Very doable, but it's like a good Kamurocho Hills is still currently about 45 seconds to a minute behind the guns Kamurocho Hills. There are some bits that go a little bit quicker with baseball bats. There are some things that go way faster with guns. So, the deficit job criteria is narrowed down a lot. That sucks. Actually, that's a good point. Like, I know obviously you're obviously able to hear me because obviously, you know, you're able to respond to me. It's something that I've wanted to do for a while, and I've not looked into it because I heard good things about them and I've heard bad things about them. There's two on-stream closed caption programs. There's the one that I think Twitch offers in its hard encoded player, which you can turn off, and then there's also like one you can do as an extension, which I think is supposed to be a decent one. I have considered getting that for stream at some point, even with my hatred of Twitch extensions themselves. But I have thought about actually getting that at some point. Top option still. So it's something that I've definitely looked into. It's something I want to look into more. But I know that there's one program that's really good for the closed caption subtitles, and I know that there's one program that's really bad for it, but I don't know which one is which. So I need to actually figure out which one is which. So I would quite like to get that set up. Anyway, our time saves should be coming in here. This is hopefully the point onwards where we should be saving a boatload of time. Now remember, as I said earlier, Akiyama's stuff is probably the least practiced stuff I actually have with this new route. I still have to play the first 2 chapters of Saijima. Well, that's the problem. That also includes fucking yours truly, Mr. Kiryu. Options for extensions? Yeah, I know there's a good one, but I don't know which one it is. Actually, you know what? My menu, fuck it, why not? I just asked the finish and stuff. Video game? Video game? You good? You good? I'm not sure if the video game is good or not there. That was a freeze frame that lasted just a wee bit too long, to be honest. Yeah, that was a lot of the hate bots. If you clicked on the hate bot names, they would basically like keylog your IP and stuff like that. Yeah, that's why I consider Twitch streaming my actual career now. Like, you can probably tell that's way faster than how that usually goes. Run's dumb now. I didn't get the first hit, so I worried he was gonna move away. The last hit is the one I want to get because that's the... God damn it. That's the hit that's actually, like, doing a lot of damage. I was hoping to kill him with the previous bat, but it's fine. Duh! Old man! I'm not your enemy, I swear! Also, everyone's now dead. Thumbs up. This is stupid. But we'll see how much time we save in this chapter. Again, ideally, I will have 2 baseball bats left for Minami at the end. I'd love for you to move forward, please. I think that's all my baseball bats. No, it's just one. Oops. I've got to remember my baseball bats. It's time to start using them in order. Oh, by the way, in terms of baseball bats, you'll also see the enemies are dropping well-worn baseball bats. You're alive? That's 2 HP bars in 1 baseball bat, by the way. So, the enemies that are dropping the well-worn bats, those don't work because those don't give you the flurry attack. So, not every single baseball bat works. It has to be these baseball bats, and it has to be with a flurry attack. The Chinese broadsword also has a flurry attack. He missed. Take care of this guy next. Still have a fucking baseball bat equipped, for fuck's sake. Nice, good hit. It also hits quite in a wide berth as well, so I like this a lot. This is so fucking dumb. This is so fucking dumb. Oh. This is fucking stupid. I hate this run now. That'll do. Good fight. Good fight. I'm still gonna use... Hey. 2 long mans in a row? Excuse me? I think I use... Fuck you. Oh yeah, he can guard because he has, you know, a gun. I might use my sake against this guy because then it'll last until Minami. Anyway, Zerifar, Sliver, thank you both for the host. Enjoy your long mans. Hello, friends. I assume gun is still faster against him. I don't actually know it. Maybe baseball bat. What's a minute? I might as well equip nude baseball bats. Menu delay. I fucking love it. That's not the direction I wanted to go in. You have to be very careful because when you start your swing, that's the direction you go in. Please go the other way so I can get him as well. I don't know why I asked you for anything. There's my gun. I was going to use the gun. I don't know how close we are to PB at the moment. Like, we'll find out at the end of the chapter. And just remember, this is with a very bad Akiyama chapters 1 and 2. Actually, it's Tyrant. Oh wait, I don't have any Tyrants anymore. See, the trouble with him, with Midorikawa, is that he has a shit ton of hyper armor thanks to that chainsaw. So I still think the gun might still be just a little bit faster if you can get a good gun placement. I don't know. I need to test that. We got a lot of people testing stuff at the minute. Even Tap is trying to do some testing when Tap gets some free time. But I know Metz is doing runs, Playing Like Ass is doing runs. Hi, I'm doing a run. This is my proof of concept. Who needs guns anymore? We have fucking baseball bats. Balls out, everybody. Let's go. As far as which strat I'm using for really, really longathon goes, I don't know. is the blunt answer. If this is like 5 minutes faster, I kind of have to use this strat. Plus, it's a lot more marathon safe than the 50-50. So it's already in my eyes probably going to be the one that I use, just because, you know, no 50-50 shenanigans. It's a fight spawn. I fucking know. I fucking know. I fucking know. We even have a fight spawn in this run. I was hoping to sneak past him when I saw him. I was like, yep. Trouble is, everybody's on the floor. Oh, keep going. Fuck you, dude. As long as I have 2 baseball bats left for Minami, we're good. I'm not worrying about finale baseball bats because I can make those up with... Oh, Tower. Can I not get rid of my old ones? I don't know which one of those is broken. Fuck. I'm still going to be doing the shuffle later on, baseball bat-wise, with... can't go that way. With Kiryu and Tanamura's baseball bats. Those two leave with enough baseball bats for pretty much everybody else between the two of them. You can do Tanamura's first chapter in 3 baseball bats. I'm not even joking. It's so dumb. It's so goddamn dumb. So goddamn dumb. New route, yep. You're seeing it. Good old baseball bats. It's the stupidest shit. So, whatever happens with the time in this, we also have to remember that not only did I play badly in the first 2 chapters, but there was also a fight spawn. That's my fault. I don't know how I feel about this anymore. This run is definitely going the route of Yakuza 0, though. I don't like it. But I'm fairly certain, like, Playing Like Ass and Tap both had the same kind of realization and feeling that I did with Zero's run when it went shotgun only. In that it's just... There's nothing to this run anymore. There's obviously a bit of luck in regards to like enemy positions and stuff like that, and obviously your own positioning. But like all of the routing and stuff that went into it just gone to pressing a single button. It's exactly like it was with Zero. It's just it sucks. For speedrun purposes, you know, it's good. It's fast. You know, for a speedrun, that's the objective. It is going fast. But all that hard work we all just put in just disappeared overnight. It's the monkey's poor hand curling thing, you know? We ask for the 50-50 to be removed, and we finally find a way to remove the 50-50. But in return, we get this. You know? What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? You know? There's nothing you can do. It's a crime, yeah. It's a shame. It's a genuine shame. It just sucks. Force Pro only favorites speedrunners too? Same. Same. Dead now. It's dead now. Now again, I may not PB. Catless %. Fucking hell, not again. Now, again, I still think there's going to be... I don't think this is going to be, like, the most complete route. I still think that we're going to... I still think we're going to do some additions. I still think a gun on Kiryu is going to help a shit ton for the finale, but whether we can find that money or not is the other question. Or, again, do we just go gambling? But the problem is you're going to want to have baseball bats for the Tanemura Akiyama fight. So then after the gambling, you're still going to be going back that way for a second time to go get more weapons. So it's like, that's such a big time loss. And just going and doing the gamble in the first place for whatever it is such a big time loss. Unless we don't do the casino games. I can't remember if this game has a mahjong cheat item or not. So... the one-shot hiding button down like 80%. That's the way to make it easy, but like that's just wrong. Yeah, it's like speedrunning's the definition of speedrunning is get from point A to point B in the fastest way possible. That's why this route is good and why Zero's shotgun route is good, is because that is the way to get from point A to point B in the fastest way possible. Does it make it fun to watch or play? Fuck no, but speedrunning sometimes isn't fun to watch or play. But it does hurt when, you know, in my mind, I'm already relegating Yakuza 4 to the pile with Yakuza 0. Like, you know? I can definitely still improve on this. Like, again, I played really badly in the first 2 chapters. I had a fight spawn in this chapter. Like, I'm still playing Akiyama chapter badly. But even if I PB, like, it's still just, you know. It's taking all that hard work and routing and just, like, tossing it aside. It sucks. It really sucks when you put your heart and soul into something, because, like, with Yakuza 0, I worked on that run for, like, a good 2, 3, maybe even 4 years. And then all of a sudden someone comes along and says, hey, shotguns are good. And it's not even just easy that they're good in, it's legend as well. It's the same here. Baseball bats are fucking amazing in the legend speedrun for this. It's exactly the same. Like... It's the thing with the Yakuza speedruns, we find one thing that's broken, and it's just ass to use. At the very least, 5 has its really awful weapon system, meaning that we likely won't ever use baseball bats in that game. Thank fuck. 5 is safe. 5 is safe. Right, and saying Pilot's Fist North Star? I have controversial opinion on that. I honestly think that Fist of the North Star is better than Yakuza 0's run. Genuinely think that. That's how much Zero's run has downgraded, in my opinion. That's how much I hate Zero's run. Zero's new run is just, it's fucking terrible. That's how much I dislike it. Genuinely. Genuinely so. And to Zero, you use shotguns for 3.5 hours. That's it. Like, that's literally fucking it. You just use shotguns for 3.5 hours. Every set piece is just shotguns. That's it. There's none of the old routing stuff is in. I see that fight spawn. None of the old routing stuff is in anymore, apart from like some bosses. It's just, it's terrible. Like, it's just terrible. For those that are wondering why you've not seen a Yakuza 0 run for ages on this channel, that's why Zero's run is just, it's awful now. And it really, really is. It's a shame. Genuine shame. Anyway, I'm probably going to want to re-bat it up before Minami, honestly. I think so, yeah. That way I don't have to fiddle in a menu in this fight. It's just a shame. It's one of those things. Speedruns can start really good and then just go really bad. Popular speedruns, for example, can lose a lot of their strats because devs patch them out. Oops, fucking menu. That leaves me 3 full bats for the finale. Neat. Alright, let's see if I can get this right. If I can get this right, we might actually save time on Akiyama somehow. Last Destiny 2 runs about that. Fuck Bungie for patching out the speedrun stuff. It was either the night or the 2 nights before the GDQ run. That was dirty. That was real dirty. Minami's dead, you guys. Reminder that I also had a fight spawn in this chapter. That just saved me 1 minute and 47 seconds, and we're now ahead. Told you all, didn't I? I told you all these baseball bats would come good. Now, we still have to play the first 2 chapters with Saejima well. Ah, fuck. This is still the same. This is still very much the same. Boy, oh boy. This run got fucking shit fast. Narazaki. I might be getting Akiyama's Essence of Finishing upgrade on Arai at this point, which would be a good damage buff, actually. But yeah, we still have to play Saejima correctly. Which, hey, guess what? I've forgotten how to play Saejima correctly. So, fuck you. Yeah, bounce for me. Bats allowed, can't go get them, even though Kamiyama's in here. Imagine if we could get bats off Kamiyama in here. Not that we have the money to do so. I'd say the only other problem is that obviously Saejima also doesn't start with money, but don't worry about that. I'm going to show you the very quick and easy method of getting Saejima rich. And again, it's like I said earlier, I'm kind of stunned and fascinated that we never did this in a run before, but I guess going to the lockers is the sticky part. I'm still, because the thing is, there's a gold plate that we can get the locker key for on Saejima very, very easily. You'll see how easily it is. I'm still, even to this point, in my head, trying to figure out when I go and pick up the bats. Or when I go and give over the gold plate, even. To the locker key to get the gold plate. I know when to get the bats. The bats is going to be about the same time that I would have gotten the sledgehammers anyway with Saejima. That's still going to be the same. But I don't know when I go and get the gold plate out of the underground coin locker keys. That's going to be the tricky part. Because I know when we get the key, that's the easy part. The trouble is, after we get the key, it's pretty much the fucking... It's pretty much the fucking 7-minute long walking section. So... Actually, I'm overthinking this. Just go get it once we get out of the Millennium Tower sewer, and then just taxi up to the top right part of the map. I'm way overthinking this. Yeah. I assume you do it at something like that, right? Playing like ass? Just taxi up to the top right part of the map? Like, go down, walk down to the lockers, get it out, and then just taxi. Why I keep doing this combo in this fight, but I do. Fuck you. Back as a 4, you've let me down. Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to do that. Stupid question. Can't use baseball bats against Ivan Ibrahimovic, can we? I've never tested that out. I still have to play well in this part. I don't like it. Let's speak to his mate first. Again, I don't know why a camera pan in here. There's no fucking civilians or fight sports. What needs to be unarmed for that? I can't remember. That's the problem. That's the big problem, is I can't remember. I assume so. But... oh, they care. They just give us a minute to sort it out. They don't want to jump in. You got basically your biggest bunch of hardened criminals in here outside of Okinawa Penitentiary. Number 2. Number 2 for old fuck Sajima's in jail again. Piss off, you. Out of my way. Hello, I hit X like twice. So my DualShock is exploding on me. But... like, I'm sure you can go and get the gold plate during one of the walking segments anyway. I was trying to think when. Because I know when I did it during my practice, but it was really out of the way and it was kind of a pain in the ass. So... how many minutes? Little off the XP wise, but that's fine. I'll be able to... if you can end that fight with a strong attack, you can get double and triple charging at this point. But one enemy will do it in the next part, so it's not too bad. We're still going to be leveling Saejima the same that we did before, because obviously double and triple finisher for obviously this bit and the next fucking chapter. Very, very useful. But for most characters, all you need is Essence of Finishing in this run now. So, that's what it is. Slow to grab society in Chapter 3, fast run across the parking garage in Chapter 4. So I was thinking. Yeah. It's what I was thinking. You're not dead. Hello? Oh my fucking god, Yakuza 4. Oh my god, Yakuza 4. Should you charge at that point? I saw him winding up. So let's wind up in the world. Piss off, Saito. I don't want to aim for Saito there, but... Managed to know that zone? Yeah, not surprised. Upset, but not surprised. So again, you really technically don't need the bats until Chapter 4. I guess there's the one fight in the park pre-sewers, but like... I don't think it's worth losing time trying to go and get the bats before that fight. I really don't feel like it's worth going to get the bats just before that singular fight. If it was Ivan as well, yes. But considering Ivan is still going to be the same way as before, then no. So I think it's just going to be worth getting the bats in one of the walking segments of Chapter 4. It's just that goddamn gold plate that's really a pain in the ass. I can't remember if you can get from the bottom of the map to Ebisu. I think you can. I think I remember doing that last night. We're gonna find out. If we can't, I'm in big trouble. I'm gonna go the slow route. Again, not ideal, but I don't want to fuck this up. I have time save I can do in this chapter. It's weird. The timing I do on this is the same as my bounding throw timing in 5. I'd rather he be in the road some. I almost lost him there, which was kind of bad. That's the slow way to do Saito, but I want to do that because I know I can save some time in this chapter compared to my PB. So, I'm going the wrong way. Also, I don't want to pick up too many items in here. I want some that I'm going to keep, obviously, for later. We still want our Stamina X's for Kido at the end. But I don't want too many extra healing items. If I get some, I'll sell them in Ebisu as well, so I can have more slots for bats. I hate this game. I hate how sometimes it doesn't hit the guys on the ground when it should do. Alright, so it's finishing and combo speed boost. Which is top of heat. Okay. And that's it. So once again, we get the same upgrades as we do in the normal run for Saitama, but that's it. Can? Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably the best place to go and do it. Because the trouble is, it's best to get that plate on Saitama because it lets everybody else have easy access to, like, their easy money to get. So not grabbing me. Boy, that grenade guy's aggressive today. No, Saitama, you fucker. No, piss off. I hate this bit. I absolutely hate this bit. The grenade guys are aggressive, it just feels like an arbitrary time loss for no reason. Okay. Yeah, you'll see the new route soon. Saitama Chapter 4. We can't do it in the first. Can technically do it in the first 3 in Chapter 3, but we can't do it in the first 2. So this is gonna look the same for a while. That really only hit 1. Not a good chapter. I'm playing badly. I'm still playing terribly. But whatever, it's fine. So. Okay. Saito! Go away for a second, Saito. Saitama, I don't know what's up with your targeting today. Piss off, Saito. Honestly, I should probably use the gun completely on Saito. That's fine, so I can do this. Meh, not great. Not great, it's fine. All my time loss comes in the next chapter. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, let's do this. I hate this fight. I've fucked up this fight so many times. So many times. Cop skip is actually still in the rooftops to take the underground locker route. Curious. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not gonna do cop skip. I don't think I'll ever do cop skip in a run, honestly. If we found a way to make it like consecutive, maybe, but we don't. Like, we can't. So no. I mean, that's a hard set piece. Like, you don't have access to getting healing items on Saejima, and Saejima plays very, very differently than other characters. Like, if you don't get the charging stuff, you don't have that much in terms of hyper armor, and Saejima's bloody slow. So, it's a hard set piece. It's one of the harder ones, in my opinion. It's not hard when you replay it, because you know how to play Saejima at that point, but on your first time through, yeah, it's fucking hard. It really is. This is still the same. I still fuck this up. I fucked up already. Imagine fucking up at the start of the fight. Okay, okay, enough. Fucking enough. Oh my fucking god. I hate fucking up this fight so much. Fine. Oh my god. No. Clearly I need to practice this fight again, because it's been a while and I keep fucking this up. Cancel out. Thank you. Here comes his red mode. At which point he tiger drops. Terrible. Fucking awful Kiryu fight. I have not been doing Kiryu fights correctly for a while now. I need to practice that fight. I absolutely need to practice that fight. I've not been doing that fight correctly. Not for a while. That time save on Akiyama's gone. We'll still save time. Don't you worry. We still got baseball bats to use. Also, I can still fuck up Ivan Ibrahimovic. Still trying to just think which chapter I go to the underground lockers in. It's either this one or the one after. I've got to make a decision. I've got to make it quick. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna jump into the Popo real quick. Funnily enough, that coin locker there, that coin locker key, we'll be getting that, but not just yet. I've got enough for there, and I've got this, okay. Yep. So I had to just double check I had enough Tyrannus, because I didn't pick up that many healing items in that set piece for once. But 2 is enough. Two is enough. So we should be good. Remember to speak to this guy this time. It's a miracle. Thanks, bud. I'm gonna keep that guy until... Actually, am I gonna keep it until tomorrow? Not sure. Not sure. Actually, I think the one in Theatre Square will do. I don't think I need that one at all. Actually, no, I need both. Yeah, I need both. For early essence finishing, I need both. So, you'll see as I walk to this guy here, ahead of us are the underground coin locker keys. Inside of those is 100k for Saejima. So I have to make my way back here in a bit. But we don't have the coin locker key just yet. And we don't have access to the coin locker key for a tiny bit. We will be getting access to it in this chapter, question mark? I think I'm remembering that right. Yeah, for Ivan. Yeah, for Ivan. Yeah. So... That's some really fucking weird short form modes there. This is weird. Yeah, Saejima gets bats too. Everybody does. It's kinda bloody stupid. It's kinda really bloody stupid. But yeah, this run could definitely be going better than it is. I got a optional fight spawn on Akiyama, still managed to save time somehow. And I played Akiyama's first two chapters pretty badly, so... Plenty of time save. Plenty of time save. Just have to, you know, play actually better. Let's see if I can do Kido's chase well for once, shall we? Survey says no. Hi, Kido. Kido? You really wanted to jump over that bike. You can actually hit him once before he runs off here, but I fucked up. Excuse me. Yep, go straight ahead. Thank you. Where the fuck are you going? Hello? Oh my god. You're supposed to be going into your running animation at this point, Kido? I don't know where to push him now. Yeah. I think Kido knows where to go at this point. No, he doesn't. That's right. This is a bad Kido chase. What the fuck are you doing? Jesus Christ. That was not good. Kido has specific points where he stops running. As you can probably tell. Fucked up a little bit. I didn't hit him enough times at the first part to get him to start charging on that corner. And what you want to do is you want to push him backwards the way that he came, so he stops in that position where he stopped there. But I didn't do enough damage beforehand, so... So hey, fun fact, Kido no longer gets stun gunned. That's nice for him, I guess. Instead, he's getting baseball batted. Now, unfortunately, we have to stay close to him this time. So we get the actual cutscene. No stun gun for Kido anymore. No spicy knife there either. Goodbye, spicy knife. Plain like ass, you have the list of things that sell and their values at Ebisu, right? I'm just wondering, would one of the ruby / diamond or anything else in Theatre Square, obviously alongside the thing that we get for Kiryu there anyway, the Seal of the Dragon, would one of those things from Theatre Square, alongside the spicy knife, alongside the stun gun, all sell enough to get Kiryu a gun? 1 gun, 19 bats.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it would it? I think it's like off by like 50 to 100k. I'm speaking the revolver, obviously, not the pistol. $225. Do you know how much the hyper stun gun sells as well? So the hyper stun gun, I feel like that's not going to sell for a lot. If it sells for a decent amount. I'm just trying to think, because there may be a way with those to get a gun on Kiryu. There's a very easy gold plate key to get to. You're about to see it. Cool your horses for 30 seconds and you will see it. No joke. I just gotta take care of these guys first. Again, I'm very surprised we never grabbed this during, like, normal runs before. You're alive. Should've just punched you in the first place. Oh, you have more health than I expected. As far as the gold plates go, there is one gold plate is very, very easy to get to, and has now been routed into the run, and I'm surprised we never, ever got this gold plate key. It's right fucking there! It's that one on the ground, it's right there! It's right there! Seriously, look at where this is when I pick it up. We always had money problems on Saejima, but I guess the problems that we had were, was it worth going down to the underground coin lockers? It's on my foot! It's that one. That's a gold plate key. What money problems? What money problems? See, going down there would get me to... Yeah, I'm going to wait then. Going down there, right there, would have got me to the underground parking lot, which would have got me to the... almost to the underground mall. I think I'm going to wait until Chapter 4. I don't know. See, this is the thing. Like, this is the thing. This is for the underground locker keys. So, if it was for the overground locker keys here, it'd be so easy just to pick it up now. Antique plate, chainmail, insurance part, 62.5k. So, taxi on over there with Kiryu? No, actually, no, because we're going there beside you. No, leave me alone. If we get enough for 2 guns on Kiryu, that would be fucking phenomenal. This is why I'm wondering whether gambling is still going to be in the run in some form, but just a guaranteed bet rather than a 50-50. But again, the trouble is we would be going to Ebisu twice, because we would definitely want to get, the trouble is, we would definitely want to have bats for the Tanimura Akiyama fight. I can't stress how much easier that fight is with bats. But that would literally make it 2 visits that direction, because you wouldn't get the money for the guns until after you visit the first time. Which then begs the question, is it worth it again? There's definitely going to be some interesting routing for this in the next few days before it becomes, you know, an easy run. Go for the buying note from Sir right now. Really? Huh. Oh. Chapter 4 it is. I know the route I want to take in Chapter 4. That's kind of why I'm deferring to it. The only thing we miss out not getting baseball bats in this chapter is this fight. Because we can't use them against Ivan Ibrahimovic, And it is a bit of a loss in this fight. This fight would go so much quicker with bats, but at the same time, there's no early fights in the next chapter, so it doesn't feel like it's worth going to get the bats now. Like, yeah, it could be faster than that, but that's still pretty reasonably fast. Like, it's not that slow. If there were more fights we could use against Ivan Ibrahimovic, I would make the argument that we go get the bats in this chapter, but without being able to use them against Ivan, I don't think we get the bats in this chapter. No, this is something that I mentioned earlier. That's a well-worn bat. It does not have the flurry attack. Weirdly enough. Unless it is a metal bat. One of these fights that Saejima gets into has a well-worn bat rather than a metal bat. Trust me, I fucking tried. But I don't remember if it was that one or if it was a different one. But there's... some of the enemies are basically carrying well-worn bats and not metal bats. The well-worn bats do not have the flurry attack, and that's what we need. Otherwise, yes. It's worth checking. Yeah, not that metal bat, the metal bat. How could you not tell the difference between the metal bat and the metal bat? It's a little dumb. Why one baseball bat has the actual attack and the other one doesn't, I don't know. But them the rules. Stick to the goddamn rules, kids. Stay in school. Rack up 50,000 worth of debt you'll never pay off. Society. Yeah, it's playing like Ass says. I wonder if it's because it doesn't classify it as your bat, you know? Because it's a picked up weapon instead. So it overwrites it and makes you throw it instead. We still want to say we're broke. I'd still like more bats. That's almost 2 bats. It's 1 bat, almost 2. Now I get to get fucked up by Ivan Ibrahimovic again. Hate this fucking fight. I'll be honest, I hate this fight more than the Kiryu fight. I suck at this fight. Oh god, I hit him. Okay, you're staying on the ground, Sunshine? Oh god, no he's not. I should probably not have done that. I'm not fucking this fight up. No, no thank you. You stay on the floor. I don't care that this is slow. You stay on the floor. No more Ivan Ibrahimovic shenanigans. Look at this time loss. I'm not having him get up and do his fucking suplex. Had enough. Had enough of his shit. Had enough of that man's shit. Alright, time for bats again. Again, I have an idea of where I want to grab the bats.
No.
Boy, it's gonna be a pain in the ass, let me tell you. Because we have to go to the underground coin lockers first, and then we have to go to Ebisu. Now, the nice thing is the underground coin lockers are right next to Ebisu, so it's not that big of a detour. It's the first part that's a problem. The time to actually go and get the gold plate. We have 2 walking sections coming up with Saejima. I cannot remember last night if I did it in the first one or the second one. I think I did it in the second one. Because that's when you go down to the parking lot. Was it the first one? I don't fucking remember. Don't miss the actual set piece trigger here, otherwise you're in trouble. Yeah, exactly, Oracle. It's like, if you could use the bats against Ivan as well, I really would make the case of going to get the bats in the previous chapter. But we can't. So there's not really any benefit to going to getting the bats in the previous chapter because you would only use them in one fight. And we don't have... The first fight that happens in this chapter is the Millennium Tower fight. At the end. If we had more fights in between, you could make a case for getting the bats in Chapter 3. But I don't think you can make a case for it as is. It just... there's still the police roaming Kamurocho, so you still have to go a very long way out of your way to be able to go and get them. God, it's a pain in the ass. Trying to figure out a route in this shit is a pain. Worthwhile, but a pain. I'm not doing cop skip, by the way. I guess I could try and go and get them here instead. Could I though? I'm trying to figure out the route. This is a massive pain in the ass. Because I don't think we can't go south from here because the bottom part of Tenkaichi is blocked off. I'm gonna end up getting lost. What's the parking lot? That's what I was thinking. That's definitely what I was thinking. This just makes a lot of sense, honestly. I missed the... Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. Was wondering. But this at least gets us to here, which allows us to grab said gold plate. And then I can go straight up from where we are, and we can get to Ebisu. Fairly certain I can go this way? Yes, I can. Because even though there is a policeman right to our left here, he's apparently pretty blind. So, you know. Hello, sir. I'm here to sell. You have my toughness easy as well. So now I can get another bat. Now you get more bats. Oh shit. Right, bats. Don't even need to say the florist were poor. Good shot. Cool. Right. Wait, hold on. Couldn't we just... Couldn't we just go up here now and then go across the rooftops instead? Yeah. Yeah, my brain just kicked into gear there and was like, why aren't you going up here as a shortcut, dumbass? Like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think you just go this way. Oh yeah. So I said I was going to get lost at some point. Oh yeah. And now I have fucking baseball bats. Oh yeah. Do you think... Here we go. Do you think it would be worth opening the weapon shop anyway and getting 2 sledgehammers, 1 for Minami, 1 for Majima? I feel like no, right? I feel like no, right? Because if you get the heat move with the sledgehammer, that's going to use you so much time. Start chapter 3. So I think it is going to be slower. I definitely think it is going to be a little slower. But yeah, I want to get, as I said earlier, I want to get to the finale with at least 3 baseball bats on all the main characters that aren't Tanamura. Tanamura is going to end his chapter with way more baseball bats than anybody else and more than he needs. Ideally for Tanamura, like 5 or 6 baseball bats, and I should have way more than enough. But Tanamura's baseball bats can be shared out across your protagonists in the finale, if need be. Same with Kiryu. Kiryu might not have enough, but should have enough. Depends on Cambridge or Hills. Depends if I start whiffing hits again. More consistent? Yeah. Yes, it is a long fucking complicated road, Kido. Fuck you. I'm not even following your road, Kido. I'm following my road. Actually, which is the... Even going past where the weapon van is supposed to be, is that faster than the actual route? I don't know anymore. It's been so long since we've done it that I don't remember. No, I mean, this bit here was Saejima. Like, we always go a different route because of the weapon van in this chapter. But I don't remember if going to the weapon van route is faster than the normal route, because we just haven't used the normal route in so long in this game. I don't actually remember where the normal route takes me. So, if you're not faster, fair enough. We're off to see the weapon van that isn't there. Ooh. I get to show you all where the weapon van should be, but isn't. The weapon van is supposed to be... Wait, why is it here? What the fuck? I didn't speak to the weapon person. Does it just automatically get put up there? I didn't speak to the weapon van man. It should not be on the roof. Just automatically get put up there? That's weird. Because I have not spoken to the guy. I didn't... Oh, did I? No, I'm fairly certain I didn't. Oh, no, I did. No, you're right. I was meant to not do it, but I did. No, you're right. No, I did. Yeah, you're right. That's it. That's why I lost some time. Yeah, that's right. That's right. God damn it. It's okay. I'm fucking crazy, apparently. It's fine. I have baseball bats. I don't care anymore. It's time for fun. And by fun, I mean, God, what is this run coming to? Watch this. Hopefully I can get good stacks of enemies here, because, again, this is one of those fights where you're at the whim of whether the enemies, like, kind of group together. Like, they can move away from each other, which is kind of not ideal. Yeah. Goodbye, sledgehammers. And here to welcome in our new baseball bat overlords. So ideally, what I need is 2 baseball bats for 2 baseball bats for Minami, 2 baseball bats for Majima, 3 for the finale. Ideally. Of that hit, honestly, because not many people were around. He tried to grab me, and I actually managed to circle that somehow. Stop. bad lineup is when they move the other way. That's not the way I wanted to go. So you still have to aim, you still have to actually, like, do some work in these fights. What's up? Look at my bat. Just have one hit left for these guys. I get to a good angle. Not the way I wanted it to go, but it's fine. It's a bit more right than I wanted as well. That's better. That's more like it. I should have done the heat attack to just take care of him, actually. Actually, just gonna take care of him normally. Even though I should have just done the bat heat attack. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't. I should have just done the bat heat attack. That would have been faster. So. My hit sounds satisfying. Reasonably. I hit left, but apparently not. So as you can see, even if you don't hit the enemies, it still uses up the durability of the bat. Let this guy hit. If I had a spare Tarana, I'd just use it on this guy. I should have just used that. Okay. My up and my right should still have full durability, which is what I need. Not my up. Okay. Hand. Replace bats. Yeah. I think I'm losing time, actually. I think I'm actually going to be losing time. Interesting.
安心したわ。まだ体はダブついてないよや。25年間無所で毎日鍛えられとったわ。のうのうと暮らしとったお前とは違う。それじゃ。こっちも手加減なしで行かせてもらう。
Yeah, I'm losing time. Probably losing a big bunch of time if I fuck this up.
Repeat.
Arrow! 748. Thank you for the 4 months, I appreciate it. You're having a good evening tonight. Watch me get hit by magic. I was holding guard, but thanks, I guess. Thanks, I guess. I have way more than enough bats for the finale as well. It's getting from the Majma. That breaks my bat, by the way. Terrible. Come on. It's fine, 'cause that one stuns. Too slow. Terrible fucking fight, holy shit. I should make sure I actually hit Majima before I start doing this, and I forgot he can do that. Fuck you. What a bad fight. Awful, yeah. I think that kills the run, you know. That kills the run. Fuck. So what happens to Tanamura. Yeah, fuck. I practiced that fight as well. That's embarrassing. Oof. Fuck. Interesting. Okay. Okay, with Santa Maria. Yeah, true. You know. If
Yeah.
overall, when people who don't play Saejima terribly get their hands on it, so Tap, if Tap finds that Saejima still loses time with baseball bats in his section, we could just play Saijima's part the same as before, and then just transfer baseball bats in the finale. I'm sure it is faster, but I just played like ass. I just played massively like ass. I hate these fucking cutscenes where I have to mash X. Hurts my arm so much. But Tanamura gets bats immediately. Tanamura, he fucking slays with these bats. You only need 3 bats for his first chapter. It's fucking insane. I don't even think we need the alcohol anymore. We don't, actually. Because it was only for heat generation purposes, which, guess what? You do that on a bat. So I think I lose time to Kamurocho Hills. In fact, it's not I lose time to Kamurocho Hills, for sure. That's on Kiryu, obviously. As we said, we go into the Popo, we grab this coin locker key. Very nice. Be good and sober, exactly. Goddamn loan sharks. Then we're gonna go grab the 2 fake silver plates. So we will be coming back to Ebisu in a bit. But to get through this bit fast, we'll be doing this, obviously. Hello, sir. Bye. Zoop. Oh, my bats. No, not my bats. What the fuck are you doing? That's later. Well, I guess you could get a couple now. Man, you really could get a couple now, couldn't you? But what would you use them for? You load up now? Yeah, because then you've got them for the fight outside the health clinic, which I was gonna do legit, but I guess that's not actually a good idea. It's just that one fight outside the clinic that's a pain in the ass. I don't think this route is too good already, but it's fine. I'm gonna speak to this guy for the EXP and the next person to get early Essence of Finisher. I would still quite like Essence of Finisher. Essence of Finisher on everybody is just stupidly good. We don't even need Essence of Combos anymore on Tanamura. That's how stupidly good baseball bats are. So... I guess you could stock up now and then restock up with the phone call to what's-his-face when you go meet the florist's assistant. I did that right for once. Thank fuck. But yeah, I think actually that's probably a better shout. Stock up on baseball bats now, then go stock up on new ones after the phone call with, why do I keep forgetting his goddamn name? The guy you walk around Theatre Square with for like 4 minutes. That's probably the better time to go pick up some new ones. Because you're right above Ebisu. So... yeah. Katsuragi. Yeah, that's the one. The name began with a K. I couldn't remember what his blade name was. Mr. Waffles on about the plot a lot. So you could just baseball bat that guy, for example. So. Okay, so. At this point, we're going to go and get the thing out of the coin lockers. Sell for later on. George just stands on the baseball bat. Yeah. As long as you just call the emote Yakuza 4. Okay, so I'm still going to speak to this lady for early essence of finishing. We don't need it, but at the same time, you know. We get it, it's easy. Actually, we probably had it already. I mean, you got Saejima walking down one street with a bunch of baseball bats instead of guns now. You have Tanemura walking down the street with a bunch of baseball bats. So there's Eye of the Dragon sells for 100k. I can do the dumb fuck thing and go get it now. Yes, I am. This is why this is a bad idea. Fuck it. I already fucked this chapter up. Let's just fuck it up some more, shall we? I should really wait until I've done the next fight. This is a bad idea. So I'm just going to taxi back to the homeland. So, this is terrible. Such a bad time to do this. Don't do this. Don't do this route. Don't do this route. This is fucking terrible. I've already stepped in it. I'm carrying on. So, sell that. That gets us 159k, which, as you could probably guess, that gets us a lot of goddamn baseball. I love baseball. Such a good game. Oh, that's a baseball. Hell yeah. I play Yakuza Dead Souls. I have the world record in Yakuza Dead Souls. So no. No. I would rather not, thanks. I've had my fill of that game. And yet I still like that speedrun more than Yakuza Zero's. Fuck you, Yakuza Zero. Your speedrun is shit now. Hey, okay, thank you for the luck. How did your marathon runs go, by the way? Hopefully they went well. I shouldn't do this now, but, you know. The time is right. The time is right for baseball. This is such a slow route. Don't do what I've just done. That's terrible. Wait, you have to go to the bottom entrance, don't you? Oh, I fucked it. Oh, I fucked it. Oh, he's throwing up in there. Oh, I fucked it. Oh, good. Definitely don't do the route that I just did. Oh, I fucked it. This is not good. Well, we're gonna lose time in this chapter, but I guarantee you we will save time in the other chapters. I promise you. That's also have a 50% chance to crash before the final boss? Yes. 50-50 is generous. I'd say it's more 70-30. In favor of the crash. For them, great. How they turn out nice. Yeah, no, the, Dead Souls loves to crash after the last boss before the final gauntlet bosses. It's absolutely wonderful. It's a terrible game. And adding baseball took away every inch of your gameplay competency. Yeah, same. Also took away my ability to speak. This run and Zero's run just make me stupid. I don't like them. Usually I get praised for my commentary, but here it's just use fucking baseball bats. It doesn't matter. Just swing baseball bats. Don't miss. Good commentary. God, this route is ass. I hate it. I hate it so much. Actually, why didn't I get my essence of finishing while I was in my menu just then? Damn. Alright, so time for Tanemura to really start to shine, I guess. See, I could have got the baseball bats. After I messed up my route, I should have got the baseball bats after this bit. Because, you know, we're right above Ebisu. Should have just sucked it up and done the fight normally and then just done it the better way next time. That's good. Think not, swing hard. Exactly. Oh, that's a baseball. I'll play the Hot Pants pub. Why did I do that? Just get essence of finishing. Why is the hot pants pub SPF like 80 plus? Isn't that bad for your skin? Almost. Out of here, you. Much faster. See? And as I said, you only need 3 baseball bats for this entire chapter. I'm not even joking. Chapter's done. It's funny because, like, Tanamura has a couple of fights, but not actually that many fights, to be honest. In his big set piece, he can just walk past the vast majority of the enemies. Like, could have gone to Ebisu here. But no. So I run across town again. This is why I let other people do the routing these days. I'm too stupid. I don't get it. I see baseball bat. I swing baseball bat. That's it. That's my prerogative. The nice thing is it makes this guy real easy to take out. But... God, it makes him so easy to take out. God, it makes him so easy to take out. God, it's nice. This man that always gave me problems. No more problems. Only problem I have is not having enough baseball bats. No, we actually have way more than enough baseball bats on Tanamura, which is nice. You actually don't have to worry about baseball bats on Tanamura at all. It's really, really nice. Fight at the end of this chapter, also easy peasy. Everybody in this set piece only has 1 HP bar. That's 1 baseball bat. Praise be the baseball bats. Actually, playing like ass, do you go after the guy with the sword first or the gun first? I usually go for the gun first because I hate that man. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't, but I hate that man. Obviously, you try and get them both together, but I usually go for the gun. Yeah. So if you spam the lock-on button here, it still counts as running, but you don't slip up onto the oil. It looks stupid, but it works. Speed tech, folks. It's great. What is this madness? Don't you worry, you'll see. That 2 minutes I'm behind, that's gonna evaporate, don't worry. Probably. Not guaranteed. The great thing is, I don't have to kill this last guy for EXP. I knew you were going to do that. Because of that, I am going to punch him, though. Just so that he doesn't shoot me. If the guy didn't grab me, I would have kept running. But, you know, just in case. Okay, left baseball bat has been used. I want up and right. Hope that still has it out. That'd be nice. Hoping y'all would be, you know, a bit closer. Like, slightly more than 1 or 3 baseball bats because this guy decided to be a pain, but, you know. 3 baseball bats. I'd like to point out I'm only going to lose a tiny bit of time after going the wrong way twice. So, you can save a lot more time than that in that chapter. So, boy, boy, let's be stupid. Let's be stupid. Yeah. So yeah, I'm probably still gonna do this for really, really long fun, but obviously, like, really, like, get this route a bit more better. So lost a little bit of time for going the wrong way, but yeah, don't worry, we're going to be saving time in this chapter. After I have to mash the button for the fucking voice in this cutscene. I hate it. So much of it here. This is the long cutscenes chapter. There's a lot of plot dump exposition for poor old Tanimura here, and then we're going on a 4-minute walk and talk with Katsuragi, who unfortunately will not be getting the baseball bat in this run. Lots of other people will. Munakata will. Quickest way to skip the dialogue in these voice cutscenes is to mash X. That's why my arm hurts right now. And it really does hurt a lot. I hate these cutscenes with passion. Thankfully, it goes back to normal text. Rest your arm for a bit. Let's just watch this cutscene every time. There's 2 mashing sequences that make me fear in Yakuza speedruns. This is one of them. The other one is obviously Yakuza 5's final boss. Once again, we're still not going to be doing anything with Nair. Nair still does not factor into the speedrun. Right. We have to do the sub-story still, so we'll go do that next. And then you'll see more of the power of the bats. Baseball bats be dumb. Baseball bats be very, very dumb. Meiha's gonna try and give us some healing items. Guess what? We no longer need healing items anymore. We don't even need the Chinese broadsword anymore. We don't need any of that. None of that. It's Tanimura now just plays baseball. He's no longer a police officer. He is the baseball man. It's his new profession. But so far, I should have the bats on Saejima and Akiyama for the finale. So we should be good. Shouldn't have to play inventory hockey. Should be pretty good. I think you can take care of this fight in like one go if you get the right angle. So. Baseball, yeah, say hello to the new strats. These are the new strats. Give me a second, dude. Almost. Almost. Missed that guy once. Oh well. Yeah, that's the new strat, by the way. I don't know what you want me to say. This run has become worse than Yakuza 0. Yeah. Actually, it's not worse than Yakuza 0. There's still actually a lot of luck left in this run. Luck and input. You still play the characters for a fair bit. I'm still curious if we just do Saejima normally. I'm fairly certain I just played Saejima absolutely god-awfully terribly, but I do wonder whether Saejima normal is possibly the way to go. What's left in this chapter, fight-wise? Set piece. Alright. Yeah, bats. Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's all we need. So yeah, this would be... So... The way that I'm thinking is you get bats the first time you go to Ebisu at the start to get the 2 fake silver plates, and then you would come here now. Obviously, we'll go the same route that we went before in the run before, and we would then go to Ebisu after we speak to the florist's messenger. I think that's when we would just go down the stairs and go to Ebisu and get some more baseball bats. I think that's probably the route. I'm like, whatever the hell I did, I don't know what I did. Do not recommend that. I don't recommend that in the slightest. It's interesting because I wanted to be ahead before Kamurocho Hills, and there's a lot riding on Tanimura's. This chapter, that's a diamond, by the way, on there. There's a lot riding on, like, this chapter and Tanimura's final chapter to be able to get to Kamurocho Hills ahead of time. We should be saving time. Where am I going? We should be saving time on Kiryu's third chapter. But Camero Hills is a sticky one, and then the finale is also... here we go again. Camero Hills is also... not guaranteed time save. I think it's guaranteed time loss, to be honest, after I was practicing yesterday. It's all about the Mets, baby! Yeah. How you doing, X-Play? Hope you're doing well.
Come.
It's a shame, because the 2 bits of Saejima that you actually have to play Saejima, I didn't do too bad at. Well, it's not so bad the Kiryu fight. So yeah, if I'm thinking rightly, you would go down there to Ebisu to grab some baseball bats.
Oh my god.
And then you would come around and do the rest of this. Punchy, thank you for the raid. New Yakuza 4 out. Spoilers, it's fucking dumb. That's it. You'll see real soon. Actually, no, you won't. There's a 4-minute walk and talk section. This game's shit. This route's gone very much the way of Yakuza 0 in the turn brain off, press 1 button. It's not good. It's really not good. Allow me to give you a demonstration. Baseball bats. I have 20 baseball bats. You'll never guess what I do with them. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Hello, everyone coming from Punchies. This is the new Yakuza 4 route. Yes, I'm 2 minutes behind because I kept going the wrong way. Not good. The bits that I was supposed to play, like, normally with, I played well. And the bits that were supposed to be easy, I played badly at. So, great. And there's baseball. Yeah, there's a lot. All the time save that we should be getting will be in this chapter and the last chapter. It's for Tanemura. It's stupid. It makes some fights a lot easier and palatable. I'm actually looking forward to a fight with in Kiryu's chapter. But it just makes the run so mind-numbingly pointless at times. Like, it is like Zero's run in the Yakuza Zero's run. The reason why I don't do Yakuza Zero that much anymore. For 3.5 hours of Yakuza Zero's 4-hour run, you use shotguns. You kill everybody in one shot with a shotgun outside of bosses. Yakuza Zero's run just became the most boring nonsense you've ever seen. Katsuраgi's actually louder than I thought he was. Turn it down a bit. So, with Yakuza Zero, it's gone very, very, you know, you don't have to think about the run. Like, you really don't. And this is kind of going the same way with this new route. We've also taken out, or I'm going to be trying to take out the 50-50 bet. For those who haven't seen a Yakuza 4 run before, about 2.5 hours into this run with the old route, there was a 50-50 bet. We would get a cheat item for roulette, which would make the roulette land on either 0 or double 0. And there's no way to tell which one it's going to land on. It's literally a 50-50 bet whether your run lives or dies. We've always asked for a way to get rid of that, and the monkey's paw curled and said, "We giveth you baseball bats." So we've got rid of the 50-50 run dies element, and instead replaced it with boring gameplay. Cool. Great. Now I have a 4-minute walk and talk with this guy. It's like the plot of this game right now. Great. But speedrunning is as speedrunning does. You're supposed to get from point A to point B as fast as possible, and this is the fastest way. Even if I am 2 minutes behind, I know that. Trust me. I just played badly. The parts that are still exactly the same as they were before, I played really well at. Promise. Look, I can prove with my splits. Look. See? 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 Promise. Right there. I promise. Although Akiyama went badly, because Akiyama I lost time early on. Chapter 1 is supposed to be the same, and that was kind of bad. Chapter 2, we take a little bit of a detour here, which is why the extra time. Chapter 3, we take another detour to get the bats. And then you can see in Chapter 4, just on the strength of having baseball bats alone, I saved a minute and 50 seconds, like almost. It's absurd. And then Saejima, I started well. Oh god, Kiryu punched me in the face. Then I went the wrong way. Then I really went the wrong way. So, yeah. Whoops. I still think the sub 3 is going to be very easy to get in this run. I still think the sub 3 is going to be easy to get. It's just, it's one of those things. It's a shame because even with like the 50-50 chance for the run to die, I enjoyed the old route of Yakuza 4. It was good fun. But this new route is just terrible. You're gonna see in a second what I mean. You got about a minute until you see it. The set piece coming up here is going to be half old stuff, half new stuff. Obviously, the bits with the briefcase are going to be the old stuff because you know the briefcase is stupidly overpowered in this game. But when we lose the briefcase, you'll see all the new combat. Quotation marks. When it'd be like baseball, yeah, bases loaded, 7 outs and 9 innings. I don't know baseball. We don't get baseball in the UK. We play fucking rounders. It's the same shit. We hit the ball with a stick and we run around in a circle like idiots. Hence rounders. With none of the stats. And after it, you get to punch Dave in the face because Dave's gabbing off like he usually fucking is. Yeah, on Legend, the bat route seems to be real good. I wanna see Tap's opinion about maybe having Saejima's route be the old route. Like, I know I played Saejima badly, and that's like the big reason for my time lost. But I still have a feeling that Saejima might not be that much faster with baseball bats. I feel like he might actually just be a bit slower. Again, that could just be me playing badly, which I did. I'll admit, I did. But I really wonder whether Saejima old route is better. Tanamura new route, 100% better, easily. Akiyama, as you can see, better. As long as I get the route down properly next time. Hey, how that third hit misses? The man has 2 HP bars, that's why he has to get punched. Wait, you're the man who has 2 HP bars. How dare you? Okay, so here comes the new stuff. This is terrible. So we found out. How we didn't find this out before. With baseball bats, or any move that has a flurry attack, you can cancel out of your combo and do a flurry attack. Now, with the baseball bats, if you hit an enemy with a baseball bat first, you will start to lock onto their position instead of a direction. So what we're going to do is we're going to run at this large lad, hit him once, and then just do this. They're dead. I wanted the other large lad as well, because, like, there's damage. This is stupid. I was going to let you finish. Ah, he dodged. Now the trouble is, even if you don't hit them, you lose a lot of your, you lose all your durability. Also, I can punch through him as much as he can punch through me. Yeah, this is the new stuff. Great. I'm still wondering about buying 1 piece of alcohol for the next part, because I tend to not get enough heat generation from the Bazookas. I want to do enough damage to this guy that I can only have to bottle him once on the rooftop. I've messed that up a little in practice. That should be enough. Now baseball bat is best friend. Ugh. Goddamn baseball. So as long as I've done all of this correctly, this guy should go down to 1 bottle throw. If not, he'll slow down to the 1 bottle throw. jump upstairs to make it go faster. Please don't miss. Beautiful. Good memes. It's not wrong. Well, that's all the run is going to devolve into, is just memes at this point. Not the good memes like the 000 DJing gang. So this fight's going to be the same as it was before. The trouble is we don't generate that much heat, so I'm going to be attacking that guy a couple of times. Make sure he goes down. Shouldn't have attacked him, it's going to guard. That's also why you don't want to go after him first, because the other guys actually just get fearful of him going down, because he's like the leader type in this fight. I don't like that fight normally anyway, but that's still the same. Now, the final fight in this chapter is going to go a lot easier. I think I lost 2 baseball bats out of that. I know my right baseball bat is still good, so using that. I just have to do a lot of remembering which baseball bat did I last use. Which you would think I'd just go in order of left D-pad, up D-pad, right D-pad, but no, apparently I'm stupid and sometimes go left D-pad, right D-pad, up. Or even right, left, up, which I don't know what is going through my mind at those points. Thank you. If you're wondering why I'm jumping a lot as well, it actually gives you a slight speed boost. Only in Yakuza 4. Really weird. Also, if I jump at the right time, I won't get hit by bottles. I shouldn't get hit by bottles anyway, but... So yeah, basically we replaced the steel tonfa that we used to use for all of these enemies with baseball bats. Obviously, ideally, you want to hit the first hit and the last hit, but in the flurry, hits 2 and hits 4 will stun the enemy. So, I'm keeping that in mind every time I do, obviously, baseball bat hits here. The guy in the purple is the annoying one in this fight. He's the one I'm going to be focusing on. That's terrible, because I got stuck on that. Forgot. Objects in Yakuza games bigger than they may appear. But it's fine, because I still have so many baseball bats that I'm not going to run out. Now you're in the corner. And you're dead. Oh, wait. Baseball bat. That works. I can save my baseball bats. So, as you're going to see, I'm going to save a tiny bit of time here. Just tiny bit. Chief. Well, Chief. Just, you know, tiny bit of time. 2 minutes, 47 seconds. We're now ahead.
Nani?
Yep.
Nani?
I wouldn't say Dallas in shambles just yet. Kamurocho Hills exists. And Kamurocho Hills baseball bats is slower. But trade-off being the Akiyama Tanamura fight should be faster, and the other trade-off being that we don't lose time to going to do the gamble anyway. So we save time pre-Kamurocho Hills, but we lose time in Kamurocho Hills. This run got dumb. I'm going to have to get rid of some golds, because some golds like Akiyama's are going to be unobtainable now. Just due to the fact that we obviously go off on different tangents and different places to get baseball bats and stuff. What do we get for Kiryu's thing? Right, the locker key for the, above the theater underground. Right. Yep, I remember. I keep forgetting that one for some reason. Zero Gang might win. I don't know about that. Because here's the thing. The end bosses are a lot harder now. The end bosses are a lot harder and a lot easier to mess up. And if I mess up specifically the Daigo fight, I'm going to be losing like a minute or 2. But the upside, you saw the Munakata fight earlier, I should be saving at least a minute or 2 on that fight. Round's dumb. I hate it. It's so unstable. So unstable, trying to find, like, the best time to go and get stuff, and then actually, like, doing well in fights. Hate it. Hey, GK. New Yakuza 4 out. That's what's good, I guess. I hate it. I lost a second. Damn. So Have you ever bought a single baseball bat? I have to... The thing that I'm sorry about is that I have to walk back on the statement that I have said for the past, like, 4 or 5 years of Yakuza running, in that baseball bats are only good in K1. Great. Great. Yeah, new route, baseball. That's all you need to know. I don't have to explain it, you'll understand soon enough. You will genuinely understand soon enough. I do not have to explain it any more than baseball. It literally does not require explanation. I press square, I press circle. That's it. That's the run. At least with Yakuza 4 over Yakuza 0, we still have bits of gameplay, damn it, with the actual characters. Like, Saito's first 2 chapters are the same, and you still have to play him. Akiyama's first 2 chapters are the same, you still have to play him. Kiryu's first chapter is the same, and the second, but that's literally like a minute long. Not a long chapter. Tanamura's different. Tanamura's completely changed. Man's broken. Yep, Yaku. Yeah. You'll see coming up here. I don't actually know. No, this fight must be faster with baseball bats than Steel Tonfa. Must be. Yeah, Tanamura's final fight. We finally have an easy way to do that fight. And it's more cheesy than just stabbing everybody with a spicy knife over and over again. Somehow. But it's faster. Way faster. And a lot easier. Just kind of insane if you think about it. We've been after something like that for ages, but again, it's like I was saying earlier. The monkey's paw curled. We got rid of the 50-50. We found an easier way to do Munakata. And again, we got told use baseball bats. Great. Wonderful. We have removed your gameplay and your strategies. Just push button. Cool. Oh. Oh, yeah, absolutely. They're very, like... It was funny because, like... You don't hear a lot at the minute. Probably because of new... Ooh, hello, I don't like you. Nope. You probably don't hear this that much these days because obviously new people are getting into the series. But there's a lot of people who, back in the day, said a lot about, you know, the Yakuza games reusing textures and stuff like that, or like reusing the city and stuff. RGG Studios are very, very good at, like, reusing assets. Like, it's weird in that a lot of heat moves with swords that people see for the first time, they don't realize they actually came from Ishin. Like, it's really, really weird. But it's one of those things that just, when you notice it, you kind of realize, oh, that's Ishin's final fight. Deltan Ys fan? Same. Same. I understand. I don't mind asset reuse when it's done in a good way. Like, obviously, with the Yakuza games, they change up the map every single game in, like, subtle ways. Good. Oh, you bastard. I'm surprised I got that hit. Usually you can do this in 4 shots. I'm doing it in 5 because I'm a bit more confident with 5. Nice. Good. Yeah, we can just throw the bat at him. Hey, games out the same engine. It's true. Like, the Dragon Engine... Whoops, I pressed start too early. The Dragon Engine is the shot in the arm that this series needed. It was kind of like... It was kind of like when we went from... Not quite to the same degree, obviously. But it was like when we went from OG 1 and 2, with, like, the isometric camera angles, to just full 3D. Like, it... I remember, because I got into the series with OG 1 on the PS2 all back in the day. And, like, I remember seeing the first Japanese footage for Yakuza 3 and just being completely mind-blown. Like... Being able to just walk around the city without different camera angles and, like, full control. How quick fights started despite that. And, like, back in the day, compared to now, wasn't fast. But back in the day, that was fast. Which baseball bats do I still have left? I'm gonna hit right D-pad, because that's usually a good one. Oh, he got up. Sergio Che. Idiot. Idiot. God damn. I missed and he still walked into it. That's the other good thing about these baseball bats is the swing on these baseball bats are dumb. I felt OG or Kiwami. We talking casually or speedrun? Or both? Right now, I don't think I can answer that right now. Hey, we're ahead again. Fuck me. Oh my god, this fucking run. This chance is completely the same as it was before. I have to play properly now. No baseball bats here. Casually? Did my microphone pick that up? Just out of curiosity, did my microphone pick that up? Because that was my stomach. I think my stomach problems are coming back. No, thank God. Because that was loud. It was. I'm not feeling good right now. Probably because you used the word Kiwami. No, my stomach's been getting kind of bad again for the last few days. It's a bit worrying going into a 12-hour long run for really, really long-a-thon, but here we go. Casually...
Nah.
OG1. OG1. It's kind of hard for me to describe why. It was really, really long fun. December 1st at like 2 AM my time. I'm gonna be dead by the end of Yakuza 5, by the way. It's kind of bad. I'm gonna do either 5 or 6 tomorrow, by the way. I don't want to do 5 too close to really, really long form, but I also do want to do 6 again, so. I enjoyed 6 the other day. And I'm very, very close to PBing, as you saw by the Somiya split. Stupid run. But yeah, I think OG1 just edges out Kiwami for me. I think that if you're new to the series, I would never recommend OG1 over K1. But there's a couple of things that K1 does that I'm not a big fan of. And I will admit that my opinion is skewed at the minute, thanks to all the leaderboard bullshit with K1 and everything that happened around that run, like, a month or 2 ago. I'm very much not a fan of K1 right now. I'm not going near or touching that game for a long time. Not until 2022. Alright, Saito's back. So, yeah. Because it's a good thing we had the conversations we did about K1, but by God, am I done with K1's bullshit now? I really am. I'm so tired of it. Not yet, idiot. Damn it, I wasn't expecting him to get that off. Is that all the ads? It is. Good. Playing badly. Playing badly. Lucky. I got lucky there. I've not been doing that Saito fight well for a while. I've really been doing it badly. Do I want to grab the healing items? I don't think I do anymore. Yeah, I don't think I do. We get more than enough money. And I grabbed that one anyway. because why the fuck not? Hansu, thank you for gifting a sample. I appreciate it. Still on the gun. We still shoot Saigo. Saito. Don't shoot Saigo. Saigo's a good lad. This is a good soundtrack as well. I know we were talking about it earlier, but yeah, the Yakuza 4 soundtrack is really, really good. Actually, I don't need the healing. Yeah. Get the infinite. Yeah, baby. Not 100% satisfied with this angle. That's why. Go down a bit. There we go. That's the good shit. I still am not happy with this angle, but it's working. Good shit. Good shit. So, if you're wondering, the way that that fight works is because Saito is on a higher elevation than us. Therefore, he just keeps spinning. We can keep... Wow. How's the non-baseball bat bit? Huh, okay. Saito is on a higher elevation than us, so if we continually just attack like that, the game registers all our attacks as normal. Yakuza 3, you couldn't attack enemies when they were on the ground, but Yakuza 4 you can, because we are on, technically, a level field.
For the Mets.
We hit every attack. It's stupid. Doll, for the Mets. Thank you very much for the 16 months. God, the Saijima part was terrible. Yeah, Saigo's gone. He went well.
Yeah.
He went very well. Very, very well. Okay, so I want to... We're going to lose time in this chapter because we're going to be taking a little bit of a detour to get something that's going to give Kiryu money. So we're going to lose a little bit of time in this chapter, but we're going to save it in the next one. And we're going to lose a little bit in the one after that, no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. I don't think we save time in Kamurocho Hills, not today. So again, ideally I will have 3 baseball bats on every single character at the end. Tanamura has more than 3 baseball bats, for sure. I'm fairly certain Akiyama has 3. I'm fairly certain that Saijima has 3.5. But as I was saying earlier, the bosses in the finale for this game with no 50-50 route are rough. Very rough. Thanks a lot, Tap. Tap, I'm interested when you go back and test this, whether you feel like bats with Saijima are slow. I'm not fully basing that on the fact that I lost 2 minutes and 13 seconds, because I kind of played really badly. And got lost. Twice. Hey, I did well in his first chapter, and I fucked up Kiryu again. But hey. I kind of, like, I don't know. I'm really in 2 minds about it. Also, we had an optional fight spawn on Akiyama, so there's plenty of time save still left. Tanamura with baseball bats is just so stupid. So stupid. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. When you do get around to it eventually, I just want to know your opinion on Saijima with bats, because I feel like, and again, I think it's because I also played badly today. I have this suspicion that it's gonna be like around the same time. I don't think it's as bad as obviously it looks right now, but it definitely didn't feel fast. Tanamura bats is 1000% the way to go. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over here. We specifically want a coin locker key from the edge of this. Better to grab it now than a bit later. Should be close enough. This is going to give us an item that sells for 100,000 yen. You'll never guess what we do with that 100,000 yen. Also, I'm trying to think of routing in a gun or 2 for Kiryu, using some of the locker keys you can get from Fiat Square, and also the spicy knife and the hyper stun gun. If you go here, cutscene trigger. So yeah, as I said, losing a tiny bit of time to that. Only 5 seconds, that's all 6 seconds. That's not too bad, actually. It's really not too bad. But if you get some of the... If you get some of the locker keys in Theatre Square, alongside that one, and also the spicy knife and the hyper stun gun, I think you can afford one gun. Which, boy, one gun sure doesn't sound like a lot. So I'm not sure about this. We'll see. We'll see. I need to clean my inventory of all the crap that's in it. Hi, I don't like you. I'm gonna sell all the shit I got. Feels so weird not to have to worry about the 50-50. Where are they? Oh, that's... Time to play baseball again. God damn. As long as I remember to buy bats, we're good. Fight spawn is to the right, because that fight spawn stays, so I'm not going anywhere near that. I didn't pay attention to see if they were here or not, which is bad. Not. Oh. I am very shocked he didn't see me. Cool. Such big gambles and bets between 0-0-0. You have to like a dragon with the money. You should, because it's part of the Steam Autumn Sale. And it's a very good game. And a very good speedrun. Unlike what this is turning into. Okay. This is where things get fun. The fight that I have always had problems with is no longer a problem. That fight spawn is a problem, though. I don't like you. He's a large lad, though, so no problem. I should probably equip them, like, now before we actually go down. Y'all just hear that? Why did it sound like I was going into Serena when I left my menu?
You gotta admire Kimura thugs. They see Kiryu walking around with baseball bats and still decide to go looking for a fight.
What the fuck just happened? Because of full sound glitches. Great. Lawful Geek, thank you for the 9 months. Yeah, everyone's walking around with multiple baseball bats at this point. I don't know if I want to try and hit them together here, if I just want to kill Akiyama. I might just go ham on Akiyama, to be honest. We'll see. Either way, this fight's no longer a problem. This fight's a lot more palatable now. Guess what we do? Oh, you want to start with me, Akiyama? I think that's why it's round. Shit. Alright. Oh well. Shouldn't have done the heat move. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Time save to be made here later on. If they pull out baseball bats, I will be very, very upset.
Everyone is having a good night.
I will be very, very upset. A broken bat. Ah. Stamina. Oh, you fucker. Always with a parry. I hate you. This motherfucker! I'm just gonna do my circle on you. He does that as well. My god. Tanamura, aka Pain in the Arse Samura. So I did there. Oh boy. No. Terrible fight. Fucking hell. Should have tried to get them together, honestly. I'm still swinging. I don't care. I'm still swinging. And yeah, despite that terrible fight, we're still going to save time because we don't go and do the 50-50 anymore. Bye. It's kind of satisfying, I guess. Not gonna lie. God. That's disgusting. And if the bat broke, I think it did. I think it did. We'll see. No, not in tatters yet. I still think Kamurocho Hills is slower with bats than guns. And also, if I fuck up any of the final fights in the finale, then we're losing time. Although, Tanamura. Excuse me. I still think there's a lot of time lost left in this run. With the final boss fights, I think that it's not a done deal. Not yet. Mm-mm. Not getting complacent. Mm-mm. I've practiced these final bosses. You saw earlier what happened with Daigo. Mm-mm. Nope. Playing like ass ruined your life in your career. Playing like ass came along, the hot new MVP for the baseball team. I'm taking over this town. Got caught up in a gambling scandal. All baseball players now banned from gambling. Oh, right, tap X time. I hate this. I forgot. Shut up, Katsuragi. You've been the bane of my right arm in this entire run. Fucker. Well, I'm going to make a massively clickbaity YouTube title, hi YouTube, for this video. Yakuza 4 is dead. 50-50, gone. 0-0 D-Gen gang loses again. Shinada route now? It's the anti-Shinada route, because Shinada doesn't use baseball bats. Shinada refuses to use baseball bats. It's the anti-Shinada. Saved and dead. It's like that meme. Munakata has no fear. Inventory full of baseball bats. One fear. We finally found the way to take him out. So, there's a couple of places where I think the baseball bats are very slow. One of which is actually the start of the set piece. There's a couple of places where it's much, much faster. If you can get a good Nakano Watari, much faster. Jesus Christ, I keep forgetting. There's false taxi this, the other way around. Reverse it. God. Every time. Still thinking with, like, every other Yakuza game's taxi list in mind, because Yakuza 4 likes to be bloody Yakuza 4. I hate running in there as well. Just have Yakuza 3 for now. Playing like ass, stay away from Yakuza 3, please. That sucks. Like, there's one guy with a gun in this map that I'm tempted to go after quite early. You know what? I'm going after the guy with the fucking sledgehammer. Hey, what's up? Oh, hello. I just decided to get out of that. Not him. It also helps if you, like, actually hit the enemy so it goes towards them, not in a direction. I still need baseball bats with my fucking hell. Start playing better, dude. Like I said, time loss in Kamurocho Hills. That's it, you're going down. I'm gonna get the gun and just take out the guy with the sledgehammer, I think. I was really hoping that would actually kill. I didn't realize it would. I'm gonna go. Don't care about you. Oh. Ass. Zero Joel in free for Shenrika around town correctly in chapter 6. Ew. Ew. Before I go in here, I think I place my bets. So again, as long as I have 3 bats for the finale on Kiryu, I'm okay with that. 3 is what I want for Daigo. I want 3 for Arai, for once. 3 for Daigo, 3 for Kido, and then however hell many that I have for bloody Munakata. Which I only think I need a minimum of like 4 or 5, if right? If done like actually correctly, but again, RNG. Hello, Nakano Watari. So he's now become a bit more of a pain in the ass, because we can't just shoot the guy, but at the same time, we can hit him with a baseball bat. So, tip for tat. I hate this man. I should be ready for that. Shouldn't have done that. Why did I use one of my big hits on that? That was stupid. He had not 1 hit left. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about them. Goodbye. It's a waste of a perfectly good hit on the baseball bat for this group. I should have way more than enough baseball bats, but I can always bring some over from Tanamura. Can you go the other way so I can hit both of you? Thanks. Hold up, dude. Basically, every single flurry with the baseball bat does 10 durability to it. So as long as you have, like, hits left, you can just cancel out and use it anytime. So as long as I have, like, 2 hits left, I can just hit once and then just flurry, which is what I like to aim to do. So. Could bet on that. I think I know the one you're talking about. I think I did it in practice. That's a decent play. Hey, look, I did it right this time. Alright. Next up should be the barrier to break, so I'm going to put the baseball bat away. Oh wait, no, it's Suzumiya Haruhi with a gun. How could I forget about you? There's no more melancholy here. Oh, straight the other guy went behind. Oh, you're up. I thought you were down on the ground. I guess I'm stupid. Oh, you bastard. Hey, how you doing? You had a baseball? I had a suspicion you were going to do that. Suzumiya can be a pain. Now it's the bat arcade. now we put the bat away. See that animation error? That was weird. That was bizarre. Yeah, you shoot me all you want. You wait until I broke the barrier first. Hello again. Should I have my upkeep pad. Baseball bat still full, I believe. I just want to get rid of Suzumiya in this. Yeah. So I didn't want to use my circle because I knew this was going to come at some point. There's another one, I believe. Ow, hey. Yeah. It's fine because that one was going down in 2 hits anyway. It's fine. Give me bats, please. That one being on his own. Hey, bud. Okay. I'm a bit worried about Kiryu's amount of baseball bats. My practice went way better than this for baseball bat amounts. I forgot that actually attacks twice. I should have hit the machine gun guy. Should have hit the machine gun guy. Right, bad. Probably gather people a bit closer before I start waving the baseball bat, honestly. Yeah. That's terrible. This is remastered. If ever you see any runs of 3, 4, 5, assume remastered. Oh, right, that's the door out. The way we came in. There's a barricade to break, so I put my bat away. Hi. Nice bat. Yours is a worn one. Not allowed to use that one. Yeah, that one actually was. Oh, okay, fair enough. I was hoping the guy on the left would be with this group, because you can actually take care of this group with that baseball round. In an attempt to save baseball, I'm actually just going to attack them normally, I think. Maybe a bit of a waste. I should have just kicked him. Why the fuck did I just kick him? Now I've got to keep attacking. Fuck. Does run idea come from? Someone used the baseball bat and figured out how to do this. That's where. I do not like my amount of baseball bats. I really don't. I think I'm gonna have to put some baseball bats on Kiryu from Tanamura. Damn. It's a shame because my practice, I literally came out of this set piece with like 5 baseball bats left? 4? Something like that. No, that's not gonna get everybody. I got this in one go in my PB. Like one group. Shame. As long as I have 3 baseball bats for the finale, we'll be grand. How did I get lost? It's not like it's a hard decision where to go. Basically, my enemy grouping isn't as good as it was during my practice attempts. I might use the guy's gun in this room. That's the gun guy. Oh, you have a lot of HP left. I wasn't expecting that. Oh Jesus, I should not let you do any of this. I was gonna say, I know I have 1 baseball bat left. Yeah, I'm gonna lose time in this set piece. This has been terrible. This has been very terrible. As I said, Kamurocho Hills in the finale could end this run. I gotta be very careful. So this is gonna be eating into my final baseball bats. Yeah, I don't have anywhere near enough from Kiryu. That's not good. I'll have to transfer free from Tanamura to Kiryu. It's fine. It's fine. Time loss incoming. That's Suzumiya. Everyone goes after you in this fight, bar. Fucking hell. Suzumiya. Need to do more Hebus as well. Oh, they're dead. Interesting. Gotcha. Terrible. 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 That's a big time loss. As I said, Kamurocho Hills does not guarantee that this PBs. Okay. I'm still 3.5 minutes ahead, but I'm worried about this finale. I need to get 3 baseball bats on Kiryu. I definitely need to get 3 baseball bats on Kiryu. A little worried about Saijima's as well, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm still wondering about Saijima's route, so. Okay. Thank God that's over. Last voiced cutscene of the run. Beautiful. Okay, so a little bit of item box shenanigans, and then we'll do the finale. I should have more than enough spare on Tanamura to save some for Kiryu.
Money?
This run is stupid. I don't like this. Okay. First of all, I need to dump some, so 1, 2. I've got no baseball bats left on Kiryu. Holy shit. Okay. Item box, Tanamura. Where are you? Shit. Hold on. I hope they all have. Yeah, they'll have good durability. Okay. Oi. Okay. Time to find out if I did my baseball bats right correctly earlier. Because if I didn't, boy, we're in for a long finale. Alright, let's go. This fight, a little rough. Definitely harder without guns. Oh, we don't use guns in this one originally. Definitely harder without the broadsword. Can be quicker, if done right.
もう時計の針は戻らないんですよ。後悔しても始まらない。
My problem with this fight, Arai loves to get up, so what I want to do ideally is actually lead Arai to the right-hand side of the actual fight arena. There's a big wall there that you can bounce him off and stops him from just jumping straight up. I have to go into my inventory and check my baseball bats immediately. The one to our right. Yeah. Why it's that early? So this doesn't count as a wall? That's bad. I fucked it. Let's have you run into me, honestly. It's fine because I have spare baseball bats, but I fucked it. I'm not panicking, you're panicking. I'm definitely panicking. Fucking hell. I have to hit him first. At least that one stuns, but I got no time. Fucking Christ! It's because I'm panicking. Stop panicking. Oh shit! I missed it. Should have just hit. I should have just attacked. Should have just attacked. That was stupid of me. If I just attacked, it would have been better. This is a long cutscene. This is not one you can cancel out of. I'm just mad. I should have just attacked. If I attacked him with a normal combo from behind, it would have ended the fight. As I said, finale doesn't guarantee that I fucking PB this run. It does not. Because I keep making dumb mistakes like that. At the very least, this should end the fight. So that's a time loss compared to PB, for sure. Okay. Keto. Keto is as easy as Keto was before. Thankfully. I'm going to say the pun. I'm going to do it. I'm not sorry. Get used to these.
Soか。なら俺がちゃんとお前の思い受け止めたるわ。しっかりお願いしますよ。ああ。手加減なし。死ぬかもしれへんけど文句言うんじゃない。ええな。はい。
Baseball's out, Kido.
おいや！起動！
God damn it. See, we never knew that Saejima meant this literally. And now we know. And now we know. So, I need 3 full baseball bats, which, hey, got those. And 2 heat restorative items. Fuck you, Keto. Stop that. Stop that, my dude. Hey now, Heal. Thank you. Okay, so it's a little slow. I messed up a little bit. That's fine. But yeah, as you can see, it's the exact same premise with the hyper stun gun, but this time we have baseball bats to cancel out his heals. Simple as that. It's literally just that. It's literally just that. Fail this intentionally. And then just hit him with a fucking baseball bat. The second heal's not necessary. Ah, now the more I know. This is the one I hate the most out of all the baseball bat finales. This one I very much hate. So, much like with Arai, I want to push Daigo into a wall to bounce him off the wall to stop him from getting up. The nice thing about this one compared to the Arai fight is that Daigo starts with his back to a wall. The nasty thing is, there's 2 long QTEs in this fight, so don't fuck it up.
Spoilers, he's going to fuck it up.
Fucking every time. Why do I do this every time? Once again, folks, make sure you actually, hit the guy before you start your flurry. I might not have enough hits now, which would be kind of bad. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know why I try and do the heat attack. I should probably just not focus on doing the heat attack and just focus on doing the baseball bat stuff, honestly. Like... yeah. God, look how long this is. It sucks. It's not even the longest one. Because he's not next to a wall, he can just stand up immediately. I could do the heat attack, but I'm scared. Ooh. I missed it by that much. That much. That much. That much. The whiff. The whiff again. The whiff again. The whiff again. Haven't seen that in years. So yeah, you can save a lot of time in this fight, that's for sure. Well, there's one fight in this finale that got infinitely quicker and infinitely easier. This one. This one. I think that killed off any chance of sub 3 hours, which sucks. Unless I have like a godlike Munakata, which I don't think is gonna happen. We finally have an easy way to do this fight. It's fucking baseball bats. Don't know why you fight Daigo in it. Teach him a lesson. Because he's teaming up with the corrupt police and doing dumb Daigo things. Guess who didn't learn their lesson? Daigo. So here's how this fight goes. This fight's hilarious. We go into our inventory. We make sure we have 15 baseball bats equipped. Oh wow, I went over my menu there. Run after Munakata. I'm gonna get my baseball bat out. This should hopefully put everybody in a good position behind us. Not that way. Alright, well. I'm gonna try and get him from this side. How did I go this way? I don't know how I went this way. Ow. No, it's going badly. Hey, look at everybody in front of me. keep going to the right? I'm not holding any direction. There, Jesus Christ. That sucks because obviously he's just using his move instead of me going after him. I'm going after him again now. This time we actually go after him. Come here. I want you out of this fight now. So that's a better hit. I want him dead. I just got my backs out. As I said, you don't need all the bats on Tanamura in this, which is kind of hilarious. Can you stop? You laughing? Oh my god, he... How did that hit me? How did that hit me? Am I crazy? How the fuck did that hit me? I hate this fight. Even with baseball, I hate this fight. Oh, why did I unstun you? I'm not dead yet. Still not dead yet, huh? Terrible. Fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. That's what this speedrun is now. Fucking terrible. World record. That's a terrible world record, but I got one response to that. Terrible. Fucking terrible. I don't think that's world record. I'm fairly certain playing like ass and Meta have both done runs way faster than that anyway. So. That's disgusting. You haven't done easy yet? Fair enough. That's world record? Ew. I lost 2 minutes in Saijima's section. Ew. I actually... I kind of want to do this run again before really, really long a and I kind of want to do it with New Route Akiyama, New Route Tanamura, New Route Kiryu, Old Route Saijima. I don't know if I just played badly with Saijima's part or not. Which I definitely did. I definitely did play parts of Saijima's badly. I went the wrong way like twice. Hell, I went the wrong way in Tanamura's part, so, you know. We had an optional fight to on Akiyama's part as well. I didn't play Akiyama's Chapter 1 or 2 that good either. So... Like, if I go back to Akiyama's chapter, bloody, this starting Chapter 1, I forgot to split, it was about 30 seconds behind. Because I had a really fucking bad Ihara. Ihara just fucked my shit. Chapter 2, obviously we lost a little bit of time because we went to get the locker key radar. We're always going to lose time there now. Chapter 3, there we went and got the bats, losing time there. And then obviously the bats is enough time save in Chapter 4 to literally save 2 goddamn minutes. In one chapter alone. Saijima Chapter 1, I may have lost a tiny bit of time. By a tiny bit of time, I mean less than a second. Can still do that better, but it was still okay. Kiryu fucked my shit, as per usual, thank you. Chapter 3 was terrible. Chapter 3 was terrible. And then Chapter 4 was weird, because Chapter 4... So this is the thing. Chapter 4 was a combination of me going the wrong way, but also going to get the gold plates and then the baseball bats. The trouble with Saijima is you can't get baseball bats in Chapters 1 or 2. You could go out of your way to get them in Chapter 3, but the problem is you can't use them in the Ivan fight, so they're worthless there. The only fight that's in Chapter 3 of the Ivan fight is the one in Children's Park, so is it worth taking like a minute's detour to go and get baseball bats for that one fight? No. And then the next fight after the Ivan Ibrahimovic fight is, ironically enough, the Millennium Tower set piece. There's no fights in between. So the best time to get the baseball bats and get the money is literally on the pathway back from... is on the walk, even. I honestly don't know if baseball bats are worth it on Saejima. I think... I don't know what I think, honestly. I'm still surprised we never picked up the gold plate. I'm still surprised we never picked up the gold plate on Saejima, but I guess this is the problem. Kind of route did I take to get the bats? A bad one. I went... Obviously, we picked up the gold plate locker key as soon as we were done with the master. I went and got the actual gold plate itself on the first walk back. And that's when I also got the baseball bats. I went in the part when you're in the underground car park. So you just cut down to the right instead, and then go up to the underground mall, and then just go straight up into Ebisu. That's when I went to get them. Because I was talking about playing like ass at the time, and I think that's probably the only good time to do it. Unless you taxi at some point? Because the cops shouldn't be covering... The cops shouldn't be covering enough of Pink Street for you to get penalized by taxiing down there at some point. But again, the problem becomes when you do that. Tanamura, I just went the wrong way like twice. Tanamura, I quite like playing like Ass's idea for Tanamura, with a little bit of thinking on my end in... When you go to Ebisu Pawn the first time with 2 fake plates, stock up on a couple of baseball bats there, use those for the first chapter, then when you go see the messenger from the florist in chapter 2 with Katsuragi's message, sell the item there, then get more baseball bats at that point. Because you're right above Ebisu. It's technically 2 trips to Ebisu, but this way you're not losing time too much going back and forth. I'm sure there's going to be a better way to do it than that, but I kind of like that way as, like, you know, you have bats at the start of Tanamura's chapter, and then you can get bats for the rest of it, and spares for anybody that needs it. So, if we were to go Saejima Old Route, you could discard some of Tanamura's baseball bats at Ebisu, free stock up completely, and then you would have spare in case Kiryu doesn't have any like I fucked up with here. Again, when I practiced it, I came out with 4 or 5 baseball bats. No idea what went wrong there. But that way you can give 3 baseball bats to Saejima for Kido, if you still do his old route. And then still have spare for both Tanamura and Kiryu if Kiryu needs them. I think sub 3 is easy. I think sub 3 is easy. Very, very easy. I just played really badly. Optional fight spawn. I think once we get, like, the actual, like, route down, I think that's easy sub 3. Very easy sub 3. It's world record, but it's not going to stand for long. It's one of those, it's like a world record that's just like, you know, it's a new route. People are figuring things out. It's one of those things that it's not going to stand. Like, it's like when Lost Judgment first came out, and like between like 3 or 4 of us, we were just changing hands. It's like, you know, it's not going to stand. It's going to keep changing for a while. Same with this. And Tap will demolish us when Tap has some time to come back. But yeah, obviously as you can see with Tanamura, I went the wrong way and just lost time. I could save like a good like 30, maybe 45 seconds here with my idea. And then yeah, look at that time save in chapter 2. That's fucking absurd.